All right, everybody, as you can see on the thumbnail, we got us a little different knife today. Today, we got us a Bulldog brand Trapper. Now, I got this was at an antique store, and I'd seen it there for a few years, and I never picked it up and even looked at it. But this time, I really couldn't find anything I liked, so I just picked this up and opened it up and just to see what it was, and I should have known she's a Bulldog brand. Look at that, old reliable. Now look at we got the two fighting dogs down there. It says handmade. Yep, handmade. Then on this side you got Bulldog brand, hammer forged, solid in Germany. On this side of the tang stamp. Then on your spade blade, we got a little peppering here, but nothing big, nothing I can't fix. We got the Bulldogs again with handmade. Then on this side, we got English steel 1985. So this is a 1985 knife. And it's hard to find something from 1985 that's in this good a shape. Now again, like I said, we do have some peppering on the blades. If you look, we got a piece of peppering right here. But if I sharpened that once, that would be right out of there. This side's not too bad. It's mostly on the spade blade where we got most of the peppering. So if we look, I'll put some oil and wax on. We got some peppering here. But if I took some sandpaper and to that, it would definitely come right out, but I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. I've actually been carrying this knife because it's in such great shape, and I just need to sharpen it right now. That's what I need to do with it right now. But I could not believe when I picked this up, just to look at it and see the kind of shape that it's in. I mean, we got this beautiful stag, we got this acorn shield, we got the pile side, just looking real. And like I said, I've put wax on this numerous times to get some hydration back into this stag and kind of make it shine up a little bit. And I use the wax from Last Chance Knives that Ken produces. So he has an Etsy channel, so go check that out. Last Chance Knives at Etsy. But look at the centering on this. For 1985, I mean, she's a pretty strike three right now in the middle, pretty good right there. And I don't know much about these. I do know that I think in 2007, I think GEC started making these in the USA. And then I think there's even some Chinese brands of these now. I'm not 100% sure, but this is just a beautiful little trapper knife that I think I'm going to sharpen it up, and I think I'm going to carry the thing because it fits in a lot of slips, and it'll fit down in this sheath I got from Georgia Adventure that he gifted me. So it's just perfect to carry, and it's a conversation piece on top of that. But this knife, it's coming in at like 3 7/8 inches long, so it's pretty identical to another one I got here. This is a Schrade Stag Trapper. And then of course we got your regular case trapper. These are a little over 4 inches long, but what I want to do is I kind of want to weigh these, because when you pick this up and you feel it and you feel the construction on this, you can just tell the difference in this compared to this. I mean, you just feel it when you pick this up. I don't know, it's just something different about this knife. We look at the thickness of this, and you just look how well constructed it is. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable. So what I'm gonna do is I kind of want to weigh it and kind of get a weight on it and see what it does weigh and compare it to these other two that we have. Like I said, I just picked this up on a whim. They wanted 53. I went up and tried to talk to the lady and offer her 45, and she was gonna call the owner, and some other guy sitting in a lawn chair up at the counter was like, nope, we know he won't come down, that's the price. So I put it back in the cabinet, and him hauled around and looked on All About Pocket Knives and seen one just like this, the exact one, no box either, didn't have the peppering, and I think it sold for $175. And so I went and told my wife, I was like, I'm gonna buy it. So all in all, I got $57 in this knife with tax. So I think it's a pretty good pickup. So we're at 3.45 ounces, so she's under that ounce per inch. Now let's measure this Schrade, because this is a pretty identical knife to that. It's 3.05. Now that's what I'm talking about. I've always considered weight with quality. I've always kind of thought the two were hand in hand with one another. And when you, like I said, when you feel this one, you can just tell it's just a cut above this one here. Now this is a good knife, but this has pin shield, where this is probably just a glued in piece of plastic. That's a real shield that's pinned in there. And let's just compare it to the regular case Trapper, 4.1 ounce. So we, you know, it is a bigger knife. This is a little over 4 inches, where this was like 3 7/8. So it's just a bigger knife all in all. But guys, what do you think? $57 all in? Are you okay on that, at that price point for something like this? Because I am. And once I sharpen it up, and I'm not gonna put no 7, I'm just gonna put the same edge on it and just get that peppering out of that edge. And then I'm gonna figure out, like I said, I can fix this no problem. It's gonna be really easy because there's no billboarding on this blade like the other one. So I'd take that to probably about 1200 wet sandpaper, and I think it would just put that mirror polish right back on her and get rid of that. So I think, you know, I've done it to other blades without a problem, so shouldn't be a problem with this one either. All right, guys, tell me what you think. Is this something right here that you would carry and enjoy carrying? Because, you know, like I said, I do. And when I got this on my hip and this down in there, anyone who wants to talk about knives or see a knife, hey, look at this one, guys. And they're like, what? 1985? What? You know, a lot of people I talk about knives these days weren't even born yet. So, you know, just an all in all great piece. So tell me what you think, guys. Did I do good for 57 bucks? I think I did. All right, guys. Hey, remember, Happy Hour live chats moved to Sunday, 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central. Yeah, we're going to work on having more guests on, probably a guest every week if we can, but we got plenty of giveaway items, and we actually got so many giveaway items that we're going to try to think of some different ways also to give them away. Right now we're doing, I think, 2 giveaways per live, but I've got a pretty nice piece that I want to do something different with on the live. So we're going to talk about that probably this Sunday or next Sunday, but I'm shooting this video, I don't even know what today's date is. You know, it's the same Sunday we're having Jo Ventures on. So guys, hey, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Don't forget about the live chat. Hop over there. It's a great time in the chat. There's a ton of guys in there just that have a ball. And like I said, we always have a giveaway of some kind. All right, guys, stay sharp and stay strong out there.